think of myself as a Londoner. I live right on the border, right next to Kent, and I live in quite a small area. I don't really look at it as a bigger picture as the whole of London, because I don't live in, I guess, the stereotypical London, the busy streets, big buildings, like the London Eye, Big Ben. That's nowhere near me. So I feel like because I'm not near central London, I don't consider myself as the typical Londoner who lives in the big city. My mum is from Russia. She was born and raised there, and she came to England. I think she still wanted to keep that culture alive in me also. So I attend Russian supplementary school where I learn more about the language. I also speak Russian to my mum at home. My favourite hobbies are football and musical theatre. When I was younger, I played quite a bit of football. I joined a football team which was both genders, so boys and girls could also play. So when I was in that team, I was the only girl there, and it was quite discouraging to know that I was the minority and the boys really took over the game. So I feel like I was kind of an outsider there. I don't really get involved in football much anymore, but I still keep musical theatre going to this day. I've always been interested in musical theatre. Ever since I was young, I always wanted to be in front of the camera. I always wanted to sing, dance, and that has always been a big part of my life. I think what influenced me was that I was always that kind of child who wanted to sing and dance and always be in front of the camera on a stage. My parents saw that, and I was in many musical theatre clubs. Very recently, I entered a competition from my supplementary school. It's called Living Classics, and we have to perform a piece of classic literature and kind of bring it back to life.
Когда я была маленькая, я обожала кататься на велосипеде по лесу. Он так здорово дзынкал. Перепрыгивая через коряги, я неслась по коричневой лесной дороге.
I did the national competition in England and I won, and I went on to perform it in Russia in a camp, and I was there for 3 weeks. I think that is one of my biggest achievements. Musical theatre here is more modern. I feel like we have quite new productions, and I feel like in Russia we have more traditional kind of pieces, and how we train for these kind of productions I think is different. I don't really prefer one or the other. I think that it's just quite different. I think I'll definitely want a career in musical theatre, and I would really love to be on the stage.
Click the videos to watch more Londoners, and don't forget to subscribe.